Why Keira Knightley says she went mad early in her career. Keira Knightley detailed the pressure she felt early in her career and why she stepped away from Hollywood for a few years. Keira Knightley isn't ashamed of her hiatus from Hollywood. After breaking out in the entertainment industry as a teen, the Pirates of the Caribbean actress, now 40, admitted that the constant pressure of the paparazzi pushed her to the edge. "Oh, I did go mad," Keira, referencing the height of her fame in the early 2000s, said in an interview with the Sunday Times published October 16. "Believe me, I went mad. I just managed to hide it. I remember waking up one day and there were 10 men outside my front door," she added. "And they didn't leave for about 5 years." Keira went on to detail the mistreatment from the paparazzi in the early aughts, which consisted of a lot of name-calling and threats to her family's safety. "It was mostly, whe, slut, sometimes," the Bend It Like Beckham star said. "Particularly if I was with someone, a boyfriend, my brother or my dad. They were trying to get a reaction out of them, provoking people into punching them, so they could sue. And that was the time the crashes started happening," she added. "They were forcing people off the roads, then getting even bigger money for pictures of a crashed actress or whatever. And then Britney Spears shaved her head, so it was like, great, we can push them into doing something f***ing crazy." At the time, Keira shared that the constant incidents with photographers were affecting her mental health. "And then, of course, you start worrying you're going mad, like, were they really following me, or was I imagining it?" she said. "So, then you'd buy all the papers, and every single time I was right. There would be a photo. Even if I hadn't actually seen them. Because you're in a hypervigilant state. A heightened state." Eventually, Keira found an unconventional way to stop the problem. Passive resistance. "So I just stopped," Keira, who shares daughters Edie, 10, and Delilah, 6, with husband James Ryden, explained to the Sunday Times. "I started wearing the same clothes every day, 3 pairs of the same jeans, stripy t-shirt, boots. I gave all my other clothes away. And then, if I was being followed, I stopped walking. I'd literally stand there, stock still. One day, I stood there for 5 hours. If you're still there, I'm not going. I'm not going to move." Eventually she walked away from the business, adding, "One day, I was like, I'm out. And my family backed me. They said, just f***ing walk." In the end, Keira made her return to the spotlight full-time with a new perspective on the critiques and life in entertainment. "That stuff can get into the marrow of you," she said. "But, at times like that, I have a FKU button. And there's a pleasure in understanding that."